And in that case, how do you strike the balance again between amassing a great deal of data and partnering with AI, as Saima said, like partnering with AI to give you a very good understanding or like a better understanding of the context, which is kind of probably ideas or information that you didn't had before, but at the same time continue being empathic and ethical about like the situation and at the same time not being biased of what AI is throwing at you and just following some of their recommendations. Like how do you strike that balance?
I mean, I haven't figured it out. I'm not perfect at it yet, but I think it's about trial and experimentation to a large degree, but also being really thoughtful about when the human should be leading and when it's okay for the AI to step in and automate certain things or drive efficiencies within your research process. So I think we want to be really careful when we're working with vulnerable populations and making sure that, we are leading from a human perspective there. I think that's really, really essential and important. But there might be other elements where you're happy for AI to actually be a bit of a thought partner. It can also be useful to help you check your own bias, right? Because we each bring our own biases to the table. So if you're writing a research guide, for example, using maybe something like Copilot, for instance, to kind of run over your research guide and let you know, have you asked a leading question in there by mistake? Have you not attended to certain vulnerabilities or different groups perhaps that are excluded or don't have a voice in your research? So using it as a bit of a collaboration partner, I think, is a really kind of exciting way to think through things. But it's about intentionally kind of deciding and thinking, when does a human need to be driving this, and where and why should we be using AI to drive at particular types of outcomes and value?
Right.